Good afternoon, everybody out there. This is Arjax again, coming at you with another tanking guide. So in the top left, that you can see those buckets of slop. Those buckets of slop are important for getting an achievement and also for a little bit of time. If you throw them on the guys, like you're going to see me here, it causes them to aggro the core hounds on them, and you can skip them as an ad. Now, this is important in the level 90 dungeon for getting an achievement of not killing any hounds, but in this, I don't think the achievement's there. I've done it a few times, never got it. I was going to show you why I think Monk is probably the best tanking class to do on this dungeon. However, for some reason, I can't pick up the shield. Well, with the Monk and the shield, you can actually roll all the way, and you don't have to do this time-consuming run-up. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing that I have to say about this. I don't really understand why this dungeon wouldn't let me do it, but it didn't let me do it this time. That's actually the reason why I love running this on a Monk. It is so easy to get past this. I thought I had a video with it, but I don't. So just gonna have to skip showing you guys that for now. I'll probably come back and add it in. But yeah, absolutely one of my favorite traits in the game with the Monk is being able to skip jump that. The bosses in this are fairly easy, not so much at level 90, but on these leveling ones with the heirloom gear, absolutely just a cakewalk. So gotta say that I definitely really do enjoy this dungeon at level 30. At 90 I still enjoy it, but you definitely need a little bit better gear, and on level 90 I've definitely wiped a few times. Heck, on level 30 I've definitely wiped a few times on this. It's fun. It's really fun. So the only thing to know here is the core hounds are going to aggro on the other party members, so you got to pick them up. Not doing a whole terribly well job here at seeing them and picking them up, but you know, at level 30 there isn't a lot of damage being dealt. Everybody's at full health, the healer's at full mana. Super easy, super awesome boss. He gives pretty decent gear for this level. However, if you're running in full heirlooms, you're not really going to need anything on here. And if you don't have heirlooms yet, I strongly suggest you check out my video on how to get heirlooms if you don't have a level 90. If you have a level 90, just farm those justice points with a tank. Super easy. If you don't have a tank, I'd look at my method. It's really easy, and you can actually get like 1 to 2, possibly even 3 heirlooms a day, depending on how much effort you're willing to put in. So this pull right here, this is something I like to do. I discovered this when I was running as level 90. If you pull them all out of this area, you don't have to deal with the cannon shooters, and you can do a nice big fast ad pull in this area. And especially if you're running a tank, you definitely like pulling bigger groups like this because you're doing a lot of AoE damage, and so doing AoE damage to 3 ads is the same as doing it to 9 ads. So I definitely enjoy doing that. This dungeon has definitely a couple big pull areas that I really do enjoy doing. So this boss right here can be a little bit of a doozy on level 90, but the dungeon at level 30 is very simple. There's actually no mechanics that you have to do on level 30 for this guy. It's just a straight DPS down. On level 90 you have to pay attention to mechanics and you know, make sure that you're following those mechanics, otherwise you will die and everybody wipe. But you know, we DPS him down here before he's even able to get those mechanics up. And I've actually never actually fought that boss at level 30 long enough to see if the mechanics are the same. So I don't think you should have an issue with that and DPSing him down. And as you can see at the bottom right, the damage done and the DPS meter down there, we're not doing a whole terrible lot of damage. So I don't really think that there is a way, unless you guys just refuse to hit him, that you will get to a point where there is the need to know the mechanics. So I normally kill those ads in the one room, like you just saw, without pulling them. I have pulled this group plus the other group, and this room right here does a little bit more damage. On a paladin or something, I might suggest it, but you do take more damage as a monk, I tend to feel like. I don't know if my gear on my paladin's better, but on my paladin I definitely feel like I can pull everything all together. But that is that. For some reason a hunter died, probably because I'm taking too much damage and the healer's focusing on me. But, you know, that's a simple res, and we're going to be off to the races again. But, like you could see, that room pull wasn't that hard. I've wiped on that with this same character, actually. So, just because it's not hard in one group doesn't mean it's going to be easy in another. And I normally judge that by the other full room pull that I did right before the last boss. And, you know, I watch how the healer's doing, and if the healer's, you know, kind of slacking a little bit, then I'm going to not pull that. So normally I would pull both of these rooms, but since we lost a hunter in the last pull, I'm just going to pull this one guy. Now you've got to kill the Scarlet Scholar first. He's definitely your priority. He summons this bubble, and as you can see, I'm doing like no damage to the ads while that bubble is up. So you definitely want to kill him first. And besides that, it's pretty easy. If you pull them both, it gets a little annoying, especially if nobody else knows you got to DPS them down and they're trying to DPS down the Scholar. It'll definitely take some time. But if you're with an experienced group that knows to kill the Scarlet Scholar first, or if you want to tell them, or even flag them, absolutely is going to run a little bit better for you. But as you can see there, it's fairly easy to DPS them down, especially when people know what's going on. So this is going to be the last ad pull. I finished the quest right there, and so all we have left to do is kill this boss, and he'll drop a quest item. I'm waiting for the DPS to get up so that when I pull him, that we can all start DPSing him down. There's a couple mechanics with this boss. You can interrupt a spell of his, but overall you can really almost ignore it. Right there, the fire volley you can interrupt. I don't have an interrupt, so I can't really do that. Now the only thing you need to be aware of with this boss is he's going to shoot this fire breath kind of thing, and if you get the Greater Dragon's Breath, if you get caught in this, you're going to be CC'd for a couple seconds. That's really not that big of an issue. Like you can see here, we are mercilessly just DPSing them down, and there's really no need to really do anything except for DPS them down and dodge that little fire breath, because if you get caught in that, you're going to lose DPS. So absolutely fun, fast dungeon. It took me about 9 minutes to run this. If you like my video, please like, comment below. Subscribing would be awesome. If you don't like something or you know something I can do better, please comment below. And as always, Arjax out.